Hello everyone, my name is Evergreen, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today this is a video for the 10th anniversary of War Thunder. As you can clearly see from previous videos, the hangar is completely decked out in all kinds of cool stuff. For example, in each individual for ground, air, and naval, there are the previous events. For example, over here is the what I call the potato tank event, where basically it's a blow-up tank. Actually, let's show off a mechanic of the hangar. There's a guy, which you'll see in the hangar, that looks like he's vibrating. If you click on him, you can now explore the hangar in first person. This is a new mechanic that they introduced, I believe. I don't remember this ever being in the game. Wow, look how big an Abrams is. Holy shit. And this is a small variant, the IPM. But anyway, let's go over and check these wonderful tanks out. As you can clearly see, it looks like a blow-up tank. What it would do is you could fire HE rounds, which would basically be potatoes, and AP rounds would be carrots. And basically, you just have normal battles for tanks. I believe this is when they were testing out lower tier ground vehicles, but it was kind of like a funny. Well, it was, but it was a Easter, or no, not Easter. What am I saying? April Fool's, one of those holidays. Yes, April Fool's event, and that was just to be like the funny. You were all Shermans, I believe, or maybe you had Panzers for the German side, but one side was definitely this Sherman here. Anyway, next you have what looks like an M60. This wonderful tank was when they started testing out higher tier. I believe they had the T62, the T72, the M60, and maybe another tank, I forget. And this was them testing out higher tier BR tanks like ERA, just different concepts during a April Fool's. All these are April Fool's events, by the way, I should mention that. Or events, I should say. So that's testing out of higher tier BR. Someone has texted me on Discord. Whack. This one, does this do anything for me? No, it does have a speaker though. This one, a weird contraption. Obviously, you can see the turret of a KV-2 mounted on a T-26 and a T-50, I believe, mounted on a Walker chassis of sorts. This was another April Fool's event where they were testing out just how the mechanics of the game work, of walking mechs and all that stuff. Really cool, really fun event. I think that's the Russian variant. The German variant is a lot like the German KV-2 that you see with the big Panzer cupola on the top. But it was a really fun event. I played it. It was awesome. Having a big-ass gun and walkers. It was cool. Next, we have the Cyber event, I believe it was called, where you had super futuristic tanks. It's supposed to symbolize what looks like a railgun. I believe this tank you could turn invisible. Well, not invisible, but the concept anyway. You could turn somewhat invisible, more like see-through, or yeah. There was drones, which function more as an aircraft, just like in the game now. But this was a really fun event. I got to play this. I really couldn't figure out at the time how to use missiles, which is kind of funny. That's how bad I was at the game. I had just finally started getting to top tier, and I wasn't really figuring out how to use missiles in planes, so that was a fun event. I really didn't get to experience it to the full, but it was awesome. And then, of course, we have the Dune event, where when the release of the new Dune movie with Arrakis and all that, this massive tank was the heavy tank that you could play, and there's a variety of others. I personally, of course, since I'm a cheeser, I love the Sonic tank. That was fun. Being able to kill people through solid objects, fantastic. Man, this is really cool. Let's go look at this cake. Who am I? Ooh, look at that. Party, party. But yeah, this entire map is, you can go, in this character, you can go literally everywhere on this map. This is a map that I've seen in customs before. Without all this stuff in the hangar, of course. But you can even go up here. So this is a new concept that I think is interesting, being able to explore the hangar with your little with this little bobble guy, though these fences are really tall. But anyway, to escape, you just hit the escape button. Ta-da! Magic. Anyway, let's go check out the other places. Let's go to the hangar. Check out the other events, which are over here. Where's the guy? Here he is. La 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 la. Alright. If I remember this correctly, here are the other events that occurred. This one here, I believe, I'm sorry, we have to start all the way down here. I believe the My Little Pony, yes, My Little Pony, oh shit. No! Oh, I went out of bounds. Hold on, 1 second. The My Little Pony event was, I believe, War Thunder's first April Fools that they were testing out aircraft, like the concept, because this used to be, I believe, just a tank game, or... I wasn't there at the very beginning, so either it was a tank game or it was purely a plane game. But I do remember that they were testing out mechanics, and this was just kind of like an April Fool's event where you were flying around in ponies with machine guns. It was interesting. Anyway, of course, then we had the kind of clowny planes. Clown planes? I don't know. I wasn't there for that event. That was like way down in the past. I didn't get to play the My Little Pony either, which, meh. And then, of course, there was the other cyber event. It was the space event. I don't know exactly what this was. The event was supposed to accomplish. Basically, you were in a map that was in outer space. They were testing a 3D environment, which I guess air is as well, but 3D environment. Basically, an all-direction environment with these little capsules. I guess one has machine guns, the other has like grenade launchers or whatever, and rockets, as you can see up there. Interesting stuff. I didn't personally play it because I don't know, it just didn't look fun. I did get to play, however, the saucer event where you were flying around in aircraft that could hover on the ground like a tank, go underwater like a submarine, like fly around it like kind of like a underwater boat, and then you could fly through the air like an aircraft. It was a super fun event. I got to play. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Alright, backing out. Here's our P-39. P-63, sorry. I don't know designations. Anyway, let us go to the fleet. Wonderful Douglas. I'm trying to find the guy. There he is. Spazzing out over here. Anyway, let us run. Let's go check out the other April Fools and other events that occurred in War Thunder's past of these great and long 10 years. Oop, ran out of sprint. Obviously, you can see a pirate ship of sorts, a galleon, and a submarine off the distance. Let's go check these out. Oh yeah. All right. So, the first event that Naval ever experienced was the Galleon event. This was far before my time, but they were testing. It was an April Fool's event, I believe. But it was an event where War Thunder, which you can probably start to guess, they used April Fools or different custom fun events to test out new mechanics they were trying to add to the game. Such as Naval, when they were trying to add it, they had pirate ships. You would have battles with galleons. This is I think the small one. There were bigger ones that had a lot more cannons that you could fire. It was really fun from videos I've seen. But the one I played, which I personally had a lot of fun in, though it was a little boring, but I personally like it because I think it's cool, was this event, the Silent Thunder, where you could pilot nuclear submarines and basically kill each other underwater. It was super cool. My personal favorite event was the U-boat event, where you could spawn in as sub chasers and patrol boats, and you could depth charge and rocket mortar enemy submarines. Basically submarines would spawn on both sides, and basically rather than firing what in the game now would be kind of like a self-guided missile. You would launch a dumb fire torpedo, and it would sail like any normal torpedo towards the target. And if it hit, it hit. If it missed, it missed. However, you had to worry about other. You didn't really have to worry about other submarines, but you had to worry about if you surfaced, you get shot at like any other normal boat. But a sub chaser could drive over you, drop depth charges, rocket mortar you. It was really, really fun. I personally enjoyed that, and I really think they should add the old submarines back to the game, because it's really weird that they still have anti-submarine weapons on a lot of the ships, but there are no submarines in the game. I mean, yeah, you could in a patrol boat drive past a big destroyer, drop depth charges, and get a kill, or use rocket mortars as a rocket munition to impact them directly, but they don't do a huge amount of damage. Their damage was below the water, and also having the submarines in the game was fun. I think they shut that idea down because Silent Thunder did really poorly, which is really dumb when you think about it, because they're two vastly different concepts. One's you're controlling the torpedo, the other one you just fire a dumb torpedo. And they're not even really deep maps. They're just, you basically slightly submerge beneath the surface, and then if you get screwed by a little torpedo boat, oh well. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's basically all the events. I think, was there another one that you could see here? I always forget. What was that? Premium. Yeah, that's about it. But anyway, that is not what we're here for. I just wanted to show off the hangar and all the cool new things that you can see. Today, we are going to be doing 11... no, we're not doing 11-0. Get rid of that. We will be doing 10-7 Ground RB America. For Ground RB is Ground Realistic Battles at 10-7 BR. Let's go over what we have. First and foremost, which is fully spaded, the M3A3 Bradley. This thing is mounted, as you can see on the stat card, with a 7.26 machine gun, the M240. Then, of course, it has the BGM TOW 2 ATGM launcher, which is right here. I should probably point out the guns. Here's the 240. Here's the TOW launcher. It is equipped with a 25mm Bushmaster cannon right here. And then, of course, it has 66mm smoke grenade launchers here and here. This is a pretty light armored tank, but it's really powerful because if you get side shots with the Sabo here, you can just... It tears the tank apart, sort of. Not really. This gun isn't that great, but its real killing power is its TOW launcher, being able to top attack with TOW 2Bs. I have the TOW 2s. They're fantastic. Next tank I have, which is probably one of the best tanks I have in the game, the M1A1 Abrams. I have a custom skin on. I have a variety of skins. I'm just going to show off for this portion of the video. If you want, you can skip it to when we get to gameplay. But I have the, what is it? The 37th Cavalry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Division, Iraq, 2003. Pretty cool skin, not going to lie. I personally enjoy it. Then we have the Ghost Bravo Troop, 1st Squadron, 4th Cavalry Regiment, 1st ID, Iraq 2004, which is the one you saw in the beginning. Cav unit. If you ain't Cav, you ain't shit. Then, of course, we have the M1A1 Dark Digital. I think this skin is really dope, which is probably what we're going to roll in for today, if we use this tank. And then, of course, we have the Ukraine M1A1. I don't know why I got this. I thought it looked cooler. It looked darker, but it's now green, which is kind of like eh. But oh well, this is an interesting thing. I don't know what that symbol is, but it looks cool. Interesting camo, but we're going to be using the Dark Digital, which I think looks dope as fuck. All right, moving on to the next tank. No custom skins for the Bradley, obviously. The IMP-1. This one is a 100. I didn't even go the technical specs of the M1A1. My bad, guys. So first and foremost, it has a 50 caliber machine gun right up here. Very powerful, can go through side armor very easily. It has two 7.62 M240 machine guns, one here in this machine gun port, another one up here on the loader's hatch. Just give you a little pointer. And then you have the 120 mil gun, and of course 60 mil smoke grenade launchers. Then you have the IMP-1, which has 105 rather than 120. You again have 50 cal, 7.62, 7.62, and smoke. This is also 10.7, decent tank, much lighter than the M1, just doesn't have the stopping power. Then we have the American, I say American because it's in the American tree. This is a Jewish tank, the Makarova Mark 3D. This thing is very powerful. It is equipped with a 50 cal machine gun right here. And then it is equipped with a total of 3 7.62 machine guns. One here, and one in the turret. I forget exactly where the port is. I think it's right here, in this little groove. And then we have the 120 mil gun, and then smoke. Yeah. This is a very fun tank. This is basically the concept behind this tank. Either it eats a shell and it dies immediately, or it bounces everything that's shot at it. It's very fun. I love this tank. This is a lot of fun. Fully spaded. Currently working on the M1 and the IPM1. Next, we have the XM975. This is a missile AA. Basically, this is what I call it, is the American Flak Rad Panzer, because it basically has the same turret. This is a very fun missile AA at 10.3. Very powerful. It used to be 10.0. I'm very sad they moved it up, but I guess it makes sense. It's equipped with Roland 1 and Roland 3s. I currently have the Roland 3s, which is the maxed out AA missile. The radar's not that great, but all things considered, it's America's first missile AA that's not Stingers, so I'll take it. Next, we have the LAV AD. This thing comes equipped with a 25 mil GAU 12 minigun right here. Comes equipped with a Stinger launchers, the FM92 Stinger right here. Stinger launchers for aircraft. Not the most maneuverable things, but eh. And then, of course, we have the 7mm Hydra rockets. These things, this is my anti-tank weapon. This, I have to get people's sides. And, of course, smoke launchers. Next, we have another favorite tank of mine, which actually has a skin on it. This is the M60 AMBT. This is a Turkish tank. This was an American M60 that was upgraded before it was sold to the Turkish army. And I have a wonderful skin called, it's just a dark skin. I think it's called a black M60. And then we did have an ADATS in my lineup, but I personally don't want it to be all the way up to 11.0, even though it's, or 11.3, or whatever the thing is. But anyway, they have the M3 Bradley, a lesser version of the M3A3 Bradley. It only has a 20 mil gun. It has one 7.60 machine gun, and it has the tow launcher. However, it does not have the tow 2Bs. It just has the tow 2s, which are direct impact rockets. Still powerful, but it doesn't have top attack, so you can go through ERA and the top of the tank, which is not very armored. But it's all right for 8.0. And then, of course, we have the XM8. This is a very powerful and very fun machine. I love this thing. It has all kinds of ERA and composite armor and all that shit. 105 mil gun. It has a 50 cal on the top, as you can clearly see. And then it has a machine gun port somewhere right there. Pointing at it. With the 7.62. This is a very fun tank. I love this tank. This tank is fun. Especially when I do 9.3. Let's get into battle. As you can clearly see, I'm not bringing any form of helicopter or plane, as I seek to grind just tanks. Let's get it. Hopefully we'll get a match soon. Huh? Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Ooh, a very fun map. I'm going to C point over here. We're going to have a brawl over here. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm bringing the IMP-1. I have a Sabo dart. Let's... Oh. No! Well, you know what? Screw it. We're going to B. I screwed up. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. This is a skin on our IMP-1. I completely forgot to talk about the skin. We'll talk about it when we get back to Hangar before we end the video. Since the video is probably long, I'll be doing the single battle, and then we'll probably do a second video where we do a couple matches to just show off top tier. This, ladies and gentlemen, is top tier for War Thunder. It is kind of aggravating at times, but I wouldn't play it anything else, Because lower tier is even more irritating. Alright, let's get our head in the game. Any aircraft? Any heli rushes? I don't see any, so that's good at least. Let's keep heading to the B point. Any bad dudes? Any bad men? Hello? Binos. Tank. Tank.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Shit.
Attention to the map.
That was an enemy tank. I didn't want to fire and give away my position, though I didn't really have a good angle on him either. Even though he was side on to me.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I'm dead. I just had my life saved. Thank God. Thank you guys. You're the best in the whole wide world. This one gets shot inside. This would be very depressing. Yep, just got shot inside. Drive. For fuck's sake. What is shooting me in the ass? Type 90, where? Oh, by the frickin' bridge. Of course he is. Well, that's irritating. Alright, M1. This time we are going... We're going to C point like well, we have to reinforce the frick... We'll go in between. That's where I do better. Alright, M1. Ooh, I love this camo! Woo! Look at that thing. Shiny. Here's thermals. Ooh, someone's strafing. Hold up. Get out of my sky.
We're controlling most of the zones. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
Oh, he finally died. Thank God. Cool, we are winning. We took the B point and C point. It's a pretty small match, actually, all things considered.
Defend the B point.
Alright, let's defend the B point. Yeah, let's go to the B point. Clear. That is a helicopter. That is an ATGM out for me.
Gramercy.
There's a heli up there. Round at him, scare him. It's an Alouette. What a weird jet. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Alright, I need to focus on tanks on the ground. Bad people coming from A. What happened to the helicopter? There he is. He's RTB. Ooh my. Yeah, get him. Nice job, LAV. Good splash. That's scary.
Attention to the map. Somebody cover me.
B, sort of. Can someone shoot down this plane, please? Well, he came out of nowhere, and I'm so far not doing anything of any real importance to this match. Oh, I'm out of vehicles. Great. Well, we're not doing very well. Please get him. There he goes. We're still out.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Well, down he goes.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Watch where we're driving.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Screw that fence. Watch for aircraft, since we are technically in AA. Our team have shit the bed,
Attack
so to
the A
speak,
point. Attack the B point. Attack the C point.
because we are all being cowards and spawn. And I'm, of course, not doing anything to help because I've just spawned in twice and died. Oh, this is going to be a terrible video. Oh well, not every match in War of Thunder is going to be great. That's the unfortunate part about this game. Alright, 4-button key. Ready for rockets. Engine, shut up. We're using third-person cam. Ooh. Someone is in our spawn.
Attention to the map.
After this, we're gonna roll towards B.
Have captured a zone.
Why our AV-8 just killed himself, I have no idea.
Another zone captured.
Lol. Go right, because we have this tank coming back. Oops, something fell off that plane. Shut.
Attack the A point.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
There we go. Ambushed. Well, that's not good. Oh, never mind. That's good. We have a friend. Get him, LAV! Where is he? Ow. Well, that's unfortunate. $23. He's tracked. Damn.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And
fast, the enemy will win. Attention to the map.
Alright, I have the plan. This is probably a shit plan, but screw it. Oh, someone's on the sea point. Hold up. This is probably going to end my death because I only have 3 rockets, so I'm going to have to be very careful how I use these. Or he's going to see me through smoke. He didn't see me through smoke. Well, that's weird. Alright, anyway, XM8 time. We're going to push the sea point and we're just going
Enemy
to...
forces have captured a zone.
Hopefully. Or we'll just lose. Well, we're going to lose. Our entire team are a bunch of idiots. Not that I did any better. At least my teammate has 8 kills. He tried. I'm one of the shitters on the team. Well, I get unlucky a lot of the time.
Roger that. Fire.
Got a 3D poke.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
I, of course, am gonna pin his front plate.
The next time, victory will be ours.
Well, that was dumb. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all enjoyed. I try to do as real as possible on my feelings of War Thunder as I can. This game is kind of irritating a lot of times, as I'm now kind of irritated. But it was cool to check out the 10th anniversary. Cool that we've actually got the HE rounds for the LAV now, so at least we did something that battle. If you did enjoy, please do like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help out my channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!